bit nervous, as you can't tell.
And I knew that I had broken my rib.
Yeah, we're good. We're here. We made it. It was an awesome trip.
Yeah, it was excellent. Great haul. He's under, folks. He's under. 10th one, unsuccessful. Almost, but he's got air. Going. Oh, it's so close.
All right, back in the water here. Terima kasih.
Sampai bertemu lagi.
Sampai bertemu lagi. Sampai jumpa? Sampai jumpa. All right, I'm ready to go back down the river here. Leaving Trimaraned here, all loaded up, and I guess go. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Bye to Trimaraned. I just had a sketchy experience. Fell. I fell trying to get back into my kayak after I kayaked onto a sandbar and was worried that the low tide was going to come and I was going to get stuck on the sandbar. And then I rushed to get back in my kayak as I got into deeper water and I fell. I think I might have cut my ankle in the process. I'll see, because I'm just going right up there to this log loading yard to camp tonight. Not going to be the nicest night. The sun has set and I am still paddling because it is super nice and calm. Plus I didn't see anywhere to camp. I just have a little more ways to go. You can see the lights of where I'm gonna stay. Pulau Muda, which is one of the places I stayed on the way up the river. Not the nicest place. It's sort of like a landing for logging. I'm hoping they're not running the trucks all night. Last time I was here, there's a bunch of guys down at the beach sort of making noise. Slept okay, not that great though. Definitely in some shallow water right now. I did just hit the ground with my paddle over there. It's a beautiful harvest moon. Certainly not the easiest sleeping conditions right now. A bit rough. So last night in the dark, I had to drag my kayak about 4 meters up this mud here, which actually wasn't that bad because it was sort of slimy on the mud. And I brought it up to here where I thought I was going to be above high tide, and I was, thankfully. And I found some flat ground, which is pretty nice. That wasn't really the issue with this campsite at all, though. The main issue with this campsite was the fact that this guy was loading logs onto this barge all night. Actually, no, sorry, it wasn't him at first. Because these guys over there, which were loud, not so bad though. At about 4 in the morning, this guy started. Basically sounded like he was crunching raw logs right next to my head. Haven't really had the best sleep. I feel okay though, I definitely got enough rest. And I got a big day today, so I'm gonna keep going, keep rocking. The current's going down. It's almost at low tide, but not that bad, so looks like there's still quite a bit of water moving downstream. All right, just leaving the lumberyard here, slid down the mud track there. I think I got out, it's about 6:30 in the morning. Pretty dirty tent, wet tent packed away, so hopefully I don't have to sleep into that tonight, or I can dry it out before I do. As you can see, I got a little bit of favorable flow to the river here. It's right about low tide now. I think it's gonna go a little bit lower, so I might have a little extra push for a little bit while, and then I think the benefit of the river is gonna start slowing down here as I get out into the really open mouth of it. We'll see. Maybe the currents in there will help me still. Am I really dirty? I feel really dirty. It's a river porpoise there. Oh, see that? There he was. Do you see him? So I'm downriver of where the Bono happens now, but the tide is coming in, so it's push towards making the Bono happen is happening. And just a few seconds ago, well, about a minute ago, this whole boat was up on the riverbank. The tide is rising so fast that the whole thing is pretty much floating now. This is the nice riverbank. Oh, yeah. What do you think? Crocodile territory? I purposely chose a bit more of an open spot as opposed to over under the pines there. I looked on the beach to see if there was any footprints before I came up too. Just to be safe, you never know. I'm definitely not moving fast in this mud, so a croc could get me pretty easily, that's for sure. Not that I think they'd really go for me unless I was threatening their nest or something. Which could be right there. Nah, it's fine. But yeah, there we go. Now my whole boat's floating. Oh, look at the current over there. Pretty intense. I was just gonna stop for lunch, but I might lose all my land here in a second. What should I do? Should I eat some sardines? Yeah. I'll pull the boat up higher again. Quick me stop. Awesome people. Very curious about the boat. Very curious about the boat. So it's been a pretty long day of paddling so far. I had to stop in the middle of the day, which is good because it was super hot, but also because there's a pretty strong tidal current coming against me. Now the tide in the river is in my favor and I'm floating down, and I'm just coming up to a town that I stayed on the way up here with a lovely family. I'm gonna stop in and see if they're there, but unfortunately I'm not gonna stay here. I need to keep on pushing for the next 2 hours until sunset. It's gonna be tricky to leave, tell them that I gotta keep on going. Hopefully they're not offended. Maybe I shouldn't even stop. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll check it out. Stop for some Pocari Sweat with my friend here.
Yeah.
And have some interested kids.
Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
Good little pit stop here. I just had some tasty little treats and a coffee. Met the father of the family that I stayed with. Had the kids stare at me while I ate. Good times. Bye-bye! I love you too! Awesome. Love it. Porpoises or river dolphins. Beauties. I wonder if it's the same guys I've been seeing all day. That would be the third time I've seen them. I wouldn't be surprised. There's 2 of them, it seems like, maybe more. It's always a bit tricky. There could be 6 of them. I've only seen 2 at a time though. Pretty sweet. long day on the water, really hot. Had to stop midday to wait for the tide to work out itself better for me. Went from muddy spot to muddy spot. As the tide rise, I had to keep going to find a spot that was going to stay dry. Just kept on going up. Saw some river porpoises or river dolphins about 3 times today. I'm not sure if it was the same pod every time. Quite possibly was, because I was going down with the tide, so it makes sense. It's a beautiful evening, so calm. I hope it's calm like this tomorrow, because I have a big crossing to do. There's the town I'm going to stay at, just there.